Soon you'll see.
Thanks, boys.
You sure were worried, Kentucky, when your saddle turned up empty.
I was busy in the powder wagon.
You blow the war pants right from under the Indians, amigo.
Anybody see anything of Purvis during the ruckus? I did. He was on the powder wagon, but jumped off just before she blew. Come on, let's ride. One man who could have told us who's holding Larry Munro prisoner. And he's through talking. Forever.
You still figure Purvis was one of the men holding Larry?
No doubt of it. If his gang is so strong, what did he run away for? My guess is they drove him out to keep him from getting panicked and talking. Well, what's our next move, if any? Mike, you and Dude ride to the ranch and get the deed to Larry's mining claim from Lucy.
What for?
I think it's best to leave it with the sheriff for safekeeping. We're going in and make a search of Purvis's office. It's a 10-to-1 bet he left something that will set us on the right track.
Then we see you in town, yes?
Right. We better take Purvis back with us.
Mr. Lucy, one cowboy come prison first.
See what he wants, Jan.
Keep your trap shut. Where's Miss Lucy? I said, where is she?
No can talk. And keep trap shut same time.
Oh, smart China boy, huh? Well,
Drop that gun, cowboy. Pick it up, Jan.
Hold it, Jan. And you, miss, drop your gun.
What do you men want?
Get in that closet. Do as you're told and you won't get hurt.
You two, get in there.
Keep your eye peeled for the Circle D punchers. Right. I'll search his desk.
What does he want, them fellows?
Hello. What's this? Grant to all the land in Apache Gulch. Mineral rights. That's what we came for. Come on, let's get out.
That's Larry's mining grant they've stolen.
hideout, Steve, and ride herd on Munro until you hear from me. Boys, looks like we get Munro's platinum deposit whether he talks or not.
Oh, yeah? How come?
Well, Steve just brought me the government grant of the land it's on.
I don't see what good that'll do us. Monroe owns the land and it must be recorded somewhere.
Sure. Now we'll produce papers to show that Munro sold it to Purvis and Purvis sold it to us.
How are you going to do that?
Purvis left town.
Probably dead by now.
Well, so much the better. Now he won't be able to deny the sale. You'll find some letters of Munro's over in Purvis's office. I want a copy of his signature on this paper right here. When I get it, maybe you can guess what I'll write above it.
Oh, leave it to me.
While you were making a report to the sheriff about Purvis, I'm going to take a look through that SA office.
All right, Kentucky.
That signature must mean a lot to you.
Kentucky Wade.
Give me that. I said give it to me. Larry Munro's signature. And you were tracing it. I'm taking you to the sheriff.
That suits me.
As I said before, I'm taking you down to see the sheriff.
Now, if you'll just sign these two reports, I reckon that'll wind up the Purvis case.
Being both the coroner and the sheriff, you're going to meet yourself coming back one of these days.
Howdy, Kentucky. What's been going on here? I didn't know you two men knew each other.
We just got acquainted, Sheriff, over in Purvis's office.
What's this all about, Tobe?
Search me. Before Purvis left town, he asked me to straighten out his papers. I was doing that. And this fellow came in and drew a gun on me.
That isn't so, Sheriff. When I found him, he was...
Working on Purvis's papers just like I said. When this fellow jumped me, naturally, I tangled with him.
I reckon you acted sort of hasty, Kentucky. Driscoll's our biggest rancher and one of our leading citizens. Looks to me like you owe him an apology.
I don't want any apology. But you'll find it a lot healthier if you quit meddling with things that ain't any of your business.
Some of these upright citizens sure pop up in funny places.
That's strange. Driscoll's coming from the sheriff's office. I thought he was over at Purvis's.
Isn't that Kentucky Wade's horse in front of the jail? I didn't know he was in town.
You don't suppose he could have...
Things are sure in a mess now.
Yeah, it looks that way. What happened to you?
Kentucky Wade caught me red-handed in Purvis's office. I bluffed my way through in front of the sheriff, but I didn't fool Wade any.
Doc, looks like Wade's got to be taken out of circulation.
You remember the Pawnee kid?
Yeah.
Well, the boys that wound him up are over in the Silver Dollar right now.
Good idea. I'll see that Kentucky's where you want him. When you're ready.
You better put a saddle blanket on that eye.
When I tip my hat back, I'll be ready.
Right. Hello, Kentucky. Well. I've been wanting to see you. Didn't know you were in town. Won't you and Trigger join me at the Silver Dollar?
That's mighty kind of you, Mr. Keeler. We hadn't figured on stopping, but I don't guess it'll do any harm, eh, Trig? Just what I was figuring.
Come along.
You better get with it. Need some blank cartridges. I brought some.
Anything new in the Larry Munro case?
Not a thing, Mr. Keeler.
At this point. I'd hoped that my offer of a reward would bring results. Sometimes I feel that my long fight for law and order and brimstone is hopeless. Excuse me a minute.
Sure
Right
thing.
back.
Bill Saunders, I told you we'd meet up again, and when I did, I'd be healed. Now, Rod.
Stop those hombres!
Back up, you Trigger. Drop that gun.
That'll be what he says, Trigger. Drop those guns and reach high. Now, you hombres, back out of here. Pronto!
I'll handle this, Wade. What's going on here?
I'll tell you, Sheriff. This hombre just killed a man.
Yes, but it was justifiable homicide.
Judge Lawrence. You mean you saw it?
Yes, Sheriff, I did. This man was up on the balcony there aiming to shoot Kentucky Wade in the back when Kentucky's friend here shot him. I've seen a lot of rattlesnakes plugged in my time, but never one so dead center.
Reckon that clears you, Trigger. Thanks, Judge. You're right ahead, boys. Here's your other gun, mister. Some of you fellas lend me a hand.
How did you spot that fellow on the balcony, Trigger? You got eyes in the back of your head?
No. I was in Dodge City when that same outfit shot down the Pawnee Kid.
Oh, you recognize him, huh?
Not till they started their gunplay. I knew from the sound they were shooting blanks. That meant it was a fake fight to cover up a killing. So I looked for the killer and found him.
It's a mighty good thing for me, Trigger, and I won't forget it.
Shucks. I don't like to see nobody shot in the back.
Come on, let's ride. Look who's coming.
Kentucky, the deed you sent us to get
frontera's been stolen.
Stolen?
Seguro.
When did that happen?
Just before Mike and Dude got to the ranch.
That explains what Driscoll was doing at Purvis's office.
Told Driscoll?
Yeah, I caught him tracing Larry's signature.
I never suspected he had anything to do with Larry's disappearance. What you tell me now makes me wonder about a lot of things.
What do you mean, Lucy?
We know they were holding Larry prisoner near Apache Falls. Apache Falls is on Tobe Driscoll's ranch.
I never was satisfied with that layout. Let's give it another look.
Well, what about Lucy?
Lucy's going right with you.
Steve!
What's all excitement, Paul?
Those friends of Larry Munro just rode up. They're searching the shack. Let them search. They won't find anything. Yeah, but what if they come in here? They're bound to find Munro. Keep your eye on them. And if they do find the cave, we'll give them something they're not looking for. I'll just fix you so you can't squawk.
I don't see any place around here where they could be holding Larry. Let's give our horses some water and see what's over the ridge.
What is it, Kentucky?
Looks like somebody just got a pail of water from here.
And someone must live in that shack we saw over there.
I wonder. Say, that looks like a cave behind the waterfall. It is a cave. Come on.
Coming. In here, boys, quick. Get over by that door.
What's up, Steve?
Kentucky Wade and his bunch are outside. The minute that door starts to open, let them have it. Baldy, you and me'll take one around the back way.
That must have got them. Let's go out and pick up their guns. Got Kentucky all right. Where are the others?
Right behind you. Reach! Tie these arms up while I look for Larry.
Mike, look. Don't shoot. That's Larry with them.
Kentucky Wade's riding around behind us, Steve.
He hasn't got a chance.
No, not without his gun.
coming. In here, boys, quick. Get open that door. What's up, Steve? Kentucky Wade and his bunch are outside. The minute that door starts to open, let them have it. Baldy, you and me will take Munro out the back way. That must have got them. Let's go out and pick up their guns. That's Kentucky, all right. Where are the others?
Right behind you. Reach! Tie these hombres up while I look for Larry.
Mike, look. Don't shoot. That's Larry with them.
Kentucky Wade, right around behind us, Steve.
Oh, Mike. Kentucky hasn't got a chance.
No, not without his gun.
Sheriff. Then you're going to take a nice, long trip carrying off Larry Munro.
Trigger! Dude! Come quick!
Steve, we got to get out of here. Where's Kentucky Wade? Did he get away with Munro? No. Did they go over the falls? They certainly did. I knocked him up. Are you crazy? If you kill Munro, that ends our chance of finding the location of his platinum discovery. What else could I do? Kentucky was getting away with him.
Is he alive, Kentucky?
Can't let him take our 3 boys to the sheriff, that's certain. Well, how are you going to stop him? No gun? We'll find some way to do it without guns. Come on, let's get the horses.
Well, he's still breathing, but I'm afraid he stove up pretty badly. You folks better start for the ranch with him. Mike, you and I will take the prisoners in and bring back a doctor.
Si, senor.
Looks like it might be our chance to get Munro back again. What good will that do us if they take their prisoners to the sheriff and he sweats the truth out of them? Well, I keep telling you we can't do anything without guns. If they take the trail through the Narrows, I got a hunch we can stop them.
Trigger, you head for the ranch and bring back a buckboard for him. Good idea. Dude, I'll meet you this side of Apache Gulch.
All right, Trigger.
Narrow path where the trail turns is a good place to stop them. Give the signal. We got it all right.
Flipping. How about tightening up the cinch?
All right.
Get going, quick.
Mike, here. You better say that for the fellow that hit you.
It's you, Kentucky. What's happened? Where's the prisoners?
They're too far off for us to catch now. We might as well head on into town.
Head for Driscoll's ranch. I'm going to town to report.
Now we'll see what Buckskin can do with a knife.
My money's on Slim.
So's mine.
Just to avoid arguments when it comes time to pay up, this here ring's a target. And the distance is 10 paces. Is that right? That's the rules. And Slim's to throw first.
I got some bad news for you to take over to Keeler.
Why don't you take it over to him yourself? He's over in his office.
I don't think he'll want to be seen with me much after he hears the news.
What is it? Sounds bad. I'll go see what Keeler wants to do about it. Wait here.
Nice throw.
Boy, oh boy. Buckskin, you've got something to beat.
Didn't leave me much room to put my knife in the center of that ring, did you?
Dead Sunday.
Oh, that's hard to beat.
What a throw.
Satisfied, Slim? You've got to be. I can throw a knife straighter than most men can shoot. Reckon it's the engine in it.
Oh, Buckskin. Buckskin. If you see Gorey, tell him I'd like to see him in the news office. It's important.
I'll tell him. It's the last time I call an engine an engine.
Anybody shown up yet, Shelley? All of them? Good. Steve just got in town. Says Kentucky Wade found our hideout and got away with Larry Munro.
That's bad.
Bad. That's the end as far as I'm concerned.
What do you mean by that, Braden?
Well, we were doing all right until we tried to grab off Monroe's platinum discovery. Why don't we forget it?
Braden's right. Why lose all we got by trying to grab something we can't handle? That deposit's worth millions. We'd be fools to toss it away now.
I'm willing to toss my share of it right now.
Not getting scared, are you, Driscoll?
Well, not scared.
And stand pat. We can't quit now we know that platinum deposit is somewhere in Apache Gulch.
You couldn't find it in that bunch of hills unless you had the whole town looking for it.
By George, that's an idea. We'll get the whole town looking for it for us. Here. Have one of the men bring these nuggets into town. Tell the world he just found them in Apache Gulch.
Why, that'll start a gold rush into the district where Munro found the platinum.
Of course. Then he'll have to record its exact location for fear someone will file on it ahead of him.
Yeah. And when Munro files on it legally, the platinum belongs to him, not us.
Well, I guess we've got enough hired gunmen to take care of that situation.
Well, you may be right at that. It's worth trying anyway.
Wade and his Mexican friend just rode in, Matt.
You go round up the doctor and head for the ranch with him.
And what about you?
Don't wait for me. My business with the sheriff may take too long.
Está bueno. I do it. It's a 10-to-1 shot they're looking for me.
Take it easy. They'll never look for you here.
Yes, but they're going into the sheriff's office. Tell about finding Munro a prisoner on my ranch.
Oh, forget it. When that gold rush starts, it doesn't matter what they tell.
Niños! Oh, no, you stay right there.
It's hard to believe, Kentucky. Toby Driscoll's the biggest rancher in the valley, and mighty well thought of.
I know. But you can't get away from the fact that Larry Munro was held prisoner on Driscoll's ranch.
What you're gonna pay with?
Well, these nuggets.
You don't mind telling me where you got them, do you, partner?
No, not since I've got my clam steak. It's out in the Apache Gulch. They go from Bedrock up.
Come on, boys, let's get them.
With me to the surf of the ranch.
Ain't good time. I'm going out for Apache Gulch.
Apache Gulch?
Yes, there's gold lying on the ground out there. Let me go.
Go! Go! Apache Gulch! Go! Apache Gulch! But you must come with me.
Get out of my way.
Gold fever sure is very bad, doctor. But lead fever, it can kill a man.
All right, let's hurry.
He's a very good doctor who take care of his own health.
I got a fast team in front of my office.
All right.
What's going on out there?
It sounds like Brimstone is busted wide open.
Excitement. Struck gold at Apache Gulch. Hey, Kentucky! Kentucky! You hear what happened? They tried to gold on Larry's land.
At the ranch?
No, Apache Gulch.
Get the doctor out to the ranch. Round up Trigger and the boys and meet me at Apache Gulch.
All right, I see you soon, amigo. I think maybe I see you too soon. But him, I fix him for that.
Don't worry about him. Get on your horse and see that he gets to the ranch.
Steve Clay.
now, Mr. Keeler. Do me a favor and turn this fellow over to the sheriff. I'm heading for Apache Gulch.
Sure. Well, I see you made a mess of things again.
I don't think we ought to take him any farther. Horseback, Lucy.
I don't see why Trigger hasn't met us with the buckboard.
He won't be back here inside of half an hour.
Oh, poor Larry. Let's rest him. Before. It frightens me.
Oh, I know, Lucy.
Listen. I think I hear wagon wheels.
It is wagon wheels. A lot of them.
Stampede.
No, it's wagons, and they're sure traveling.
Oh, dude, look! They're heading right toward him.
We've got to get Larry out of here.
Get to those rocks. I'll cinch my saddle and collar. think I hear wagon wheels. Sounds like a stampede.
No, it's wagons, and they're sure traveling.
Oh, dude, look! They're heading right toward us.
We've got to get Larry out of here.
Head for those rocks. I'll cinch my saddle and follow.
What was that stampede about?
A gold rush.
Gold rush?
Yeah. Some Jasper rode in with a handful of nuggets. Said he found them in Apache Gulch.
Well, but that's where Larry had his platinum deposit. Do you suppose there's gold there, too?
No, ma'am, I don't. I think the whole thing is a fake. Started by the same gang that's trying to find out where Larry found his ore.
Well, what good would that do him?
Some prospector might be unlucky enough to find it.
Then the outlaw gang would run him off with their hired gunman. Is that it?
That's my guess. I was riding out to try and stop them before anybody could find it.
We'll be all right till Trigger gets here with a buckboard.
Oh, there comes Trigger now. Hurry, Kentucky.
Tis not gold. It might be something, but tis not gold.
How do you know?
How do I know? I bet in every gold strike since 49, and I tell you it ain't gold.
Looks like gold to me, and I'm going to file a claim on it.
I'm sorry, men. Gold or no gold, you can't file claims in Apache Gulch.
Who says we can't file claims in Apache Gulch?
The law says so.
If you think you can run us off our claims, you're badly mistaken, mister.
I'm not here to run you off. I'm only trying to keep you from making fools of yourselves. Apache Gulch belongs to Larry Munro by special grant from the government.
You never recorded it.
I'd give a lot to know who told you that.
If it ain't recorded, we got as much right to it as he has.
I'm not arguing that, but I say this. There's no gold in Apache Gulch.
We saw the nuggets. Johnny Foster brought them in.
He may have shown you nuggets, but they didn't come from Apache Gulch. If Foster had a claim here, he'd be sitting on it with a gun across his knee. But he stayed in town.
The whole thing don't make sense. Would anybody be starting a gold stampede just for the fun of it?
No. There is something of value in this gulch, but it isn't gold. There's a gang in town who wants it and can't find it. So they started this stampede, hoping you folks might find it for them.
When you draw him, drop him.
Here's some of the men that started the stampede. I reckon they'll talk if we handle them just right.
Sure, let's go.
The cattle drive, been a riding since the break of day. There'll be 20,000 head on the prairie trail, and and tomorrow they'll be on our way. Saddles creaking as we're riding home from the roundup on the range. Tired ponies loping along while we're singing a song of the sage. Got the cattle bedded and the day's work done, and we're heading home in the evening sun. Feel like singing while we're riding home from the roundup on the range. Setting easy in the saddle and swinging along, singing a song of the sage.
Why, I didn't know you could sing like that, Shang. In fact, I never knew anybody could.
What's the idea always spoiling that song?
It wasn't me, dude. Honest. Why, I can't even talk Chinese, let alone sing it.
Why, I ought to take you and
Give us some more, dude.
I like it. Larry!
Don Lorenzo!
Oh, Larry, you really shouldn't be up. You'll overexert yourself.
If he does, I'll have Dude tie him in his chair with that Grjngo.
Well, I'll be good. Steve Claggett had me tied up long enough to last me the rest of my life.
Oh, by the way, Larry.
Yeah?
Was Steve the only one of the gang you recognized?
Yes. I never saw any of the rest of them before.
I guess we'll hear their names before long. Steve's in town in jail.
In jail? How come?
Well, we kind of tangled yesterday, and he lost. Dude and I are going in and ask him a few questions.
Wait, I'll go get my guns.
No. You and Trigger stay here with Larry.
Morning, Kentuck.
Morning, Sheriff.
Howdy, young fellow.
Morning.
We just drove in to have a little talk with Steve Claggett.
Sorry, Kentuck, but nobody seems to know where Claggett's hiding out. I got my deputies out looking for him now.
Why, I turned him over to Keeler. Did he break jail?
No, he never got here. He slugged Keeler and made a clean getaway.
I'm going to have a little talk with Mr. Keeler. Come on, dude.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Wade.
Hello, Keeler.
I was just reading about you. See what the folks around here think of you, don't you?
Hatchet Gulch, a gold rush, a hoax. Kentucky Wade, hero of clash with angry prospectors. Risks life to save friend's claim. Well, kind of spreading it on pretty thick, aren't you, Mr. Keeler?
Not the way they told it to me. Oh, did you hear about Steve Claggett?
The sheriff just told me. How'd he get away from him?
Just my own carelessness, I guess. I never was much of a hand with a gun, and I got too close to him with it. He took a chance, knocked aside, hit me behind the ear, and next thing I know, he was riding up the street using both spurs and a quirt.
Looks like every lead we get blows up.
Seems so, Kentucky. Well, I'm sorry to have been the cause of this one, but I have an idea the sheriff's men will bring him in.
I hope so. See you later.
Now what?
I'm going down and have another talk with the sheriff. You see if you can pick up any gossip at the saloon.
That's an idea.
Say, Matt. What's the idea of making a hero out of this fellow?
What do you mean?
Oh, we heard you. While you're setting him in so solid in this town, we'll never be able to tear him down.
Well, as long as I've praised him, he's not likely to get any funny notions about me and my friends, is he?
No, I suppose not.
Now that I know where Wade is, I guess it's safe to start Steve out of town. Buckskin, take Steve out of town the back way and hide him out in the Indian village.
That's not such a good idea. Red Hatch is pretty sore about not getting the rifles you promised him for the last job.
All right, get 50 guns over at Braden's, but don't let anyone see you load them. It'll look bad. Out the back way. How's business?
Well, counting a quarter, I found one I was sweeping up this morning, and this dollar makes $1.25 today. If this is good, is it?
You won't have any trouble spending, I reckon.
Boy, I don't spend my money.
Saving it up for a rainy day?
Oh, shucks, I don't mind the rain. I'm saving up to buy my rifle so I can go buffalo hunting. You want to see it? It's over at the hardware store, and boy, is it a cracker, a 30-30.
I think I have seen it. How much do you need?
Well, I need a lot more. I need $2 more. $2. Boy.
You better hurry over and buy it.
Oh, gee, mister, I reckon I better not take that much money from you, but if you could sort of lend it to me, and you wait here, I'll slip out the back and have her back here in a jiffy.
All right, son.
Well, did you get a lead?
Not a thing.
Neither did I. Might as well get back to the ranch.
I can't. I'm waiting for a friend.
Friend?
Oh, just the boy that plays the mouth organ here in the saloon.
Here's your $2, mister. Right? Been sold.
A hardware store ought to have more than one rifle in stock.
He usually does. He had 50 of them this morning, but he just sold them all.
50 rifles at a crack? Who bought them?
I don't know, but I saw Steve Claggett drive away with a wagon load of them about a month or so ago.
Think it means gun running to the Indians?
It can't mean anything else. And Steve Claggett is just the sort to get mixed up in a thing like this. Let's get out of here.
What do you aim to do, Kentucky?
We are going to beat those rifles to Red Hatch's camp, if these horses hold out.
Wade found out about those guns, and he's trailing them to Red Hatch's camp to get Steve Claggett.
They get him, they'll make him talk. Get someone out there ahead of him by Devil's Pass. Tell Buckskin. He'll know how to stop him.
Right.
They're the rifles that the white chief promised.
It is well. The white chief remembered. Rifles are welcome.
It's Foster. Something must have happened. Doc sent me, said to get Steve undercover quick. Kentucky Wade's after him. Kentucky Wade? Buckskin, we've got to do something to stop him.
Listen, if you do as I tell you, we'll have Kentucky Wade where we want him. In fact, he want a town here, be home.
Doctor is so long. No, his Dana is doing on the way here.
Lahari. All right, you men follow me.
We ought to see. We're not that we were in it. We're not that we were in it. Let's catch it. Come on.
We're sure in luck. The Indians are going off on a hunt or something.
It doesn't look like they're wasting any time trying out those new rifles. stop our horses right here.
Right.
Things sure worked out like you said, Kentucky. Steve's down there in the camp. See him near the fire?
I don't like the looks of that dude. Indians never cook with a smoky fire.
Looks like that squaw's more interested in making smoke than cooking victuals.
Yeah, and that's not Steve. Steve never smoked.
You're right. It's some sort of a trick.
Now I know that smoke means trouble. Back to your horse, pronto.
Oh, Nino! We're not holding.
He's getting away with the horses.
Don't shoot. You'll have him down on us.
Kentucky Wade. He's after me. Head for camp.
Look, dude.
Going up there.
He's hiding around here someplace. Scour the brush.
Steve, help me. Don't leave me.
I can't stop. They're liable to come back out of there any minute.
There's a way to stop them. By that brush, then they can't follow you.
That's an idea. You went this way, all right.
Back to your horse, quick.
Spreading awful fast, Kentucky. Looks like we're trapped.
There's a break we can get through. Too late, dude. We can't make it. Head back for the rock.
Kentucky! Oh, Kentucky! Kentucky!
What's the matter, dude?
Oh, I hurt my leg, Kentucky.
Come on, we've got to get out of here.
Oh, I can't make it, Kentucky. Save yourself.
Hang on. We'll get out of here yet.